Elisabeth, ouais, tu vois des trucs.
Explosion! Deuxième explosion au Stade de France! Deuxième explosion! Ah, courez, courez! Ah, barrez-vous, barrez-vous! Il y a des attentats, il y a des attentats! Il y a des attentats, barrez-vous! Tchernos bar! Attends, un instant. Il y a une bombe, elle a explosé. Wow, en direct du Stade de France. Oh là 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 là. Il a peur, wesh, mais je crois qu'elle est morte.
I'm in the 11th, about 75 metres from the Belle Equipe Cafe that was hit about 10 past 9. I'd just been to the supermarket, just walked past the front of the cafe. It's a popular, typical French cafe. People were sitting outside, and I'd literally got about 30 metres when I thought it was a firecracker to start off with, and then it went on, it got louder, and it went on for about a minute. Everybody sort of dived for cover thinking it was gunfire. And it went on for about a minute. Then there was a pause for about 15 seconds, and then it all started up again. We all sort of left, and then it sort of calmed down a bit. So I walked back to the front of the cafe, and there was a whole pile of bodies, probably about 7 on the left-hand side, and about 4 that had been sitting at the tables outside on the right-hand side. And a lot of injured. I saw a woman who'd obviously been shot in the leg, and then the police turned up, and now we're sort of shoved about 75 metres away. A lot of fire brigade, a lot of police, a lot of army patrolling the streets, keeping everybody away.
There was a shooting. I think we were told it was some people in cars. They opened fire on the bar. It's a lot of people. We're being led out of the building right now by police. So apologies if I have to cut off early. There's a lot of dead people. It's pretty horrific. To be honest, it's a little bit difficult to have this conversation right now. I'm not gonna lie.
No, but you are safe now. But just describe. So, were you sitting in the bar? Just which restaurant, which bar, and was it your understanding that this was a drive-by shooting?
That's what someone told me. But I was at the back of the bar, so I couldn't see anything. I just heard the gunshots. People dropped to the ground. We managed to put a table over our head to protect us, and and we were sort of held up in the bar because of the pile of bodies in the front. Too much for my wife to walk over. We waited inside until just now. We got let out. So.
How many people do you think have been killed or injured in this, from what you saw?
It looked like at least maybe 7 dead people still outside. The amount of people that were injured was huge. I mean, it was one of those Parisian bars with loads of people hanging outside having drinks, what they normally do in Paris. So it was really full bar at the time. We were just lucky to be all the way at the back, I think.
I cannot confirm anything by witnessing it directly, but we were watching the game, and one block from us in the 11th area. So I'm not talking about the restaurant Petit Cambodge at all. I'm talking about a different area in the 11th, which is not very far from
forgive me. So this is a separate incident. Is it near near a football stadium? Whereabouts are you talking about?
Not at all. Not at all. I'm not at the football stadium. I'm downtown Paris watching the game home at a friend in the 11th area. I've heard on Twitter the news about the 10th area incident, but we actually heard directly gunshots, and I have to say it was automatic gunshots, 1 block away from here, in the 11th area. So my guess is that there would be one separate incident at the Cambodge, and a second shooting here in the 11th. Following the feeds on Twitter in French, I read about the third event a bit further on the Boulevard Voltaire at the Theatre Bataclan.
Okay, so actually, Gregory, I mean, the situation is very confused at the moment, but it does sound as if we are talking about potentially 2 separate shootings.
Downtown Paris, I would say, I mean, it seems that Cambodia is confirmed. I've seen pictures, and I heard by myself long sequences of automatic gun shooting 1 block away from me, Rue de Charonne, the 11th area. Yes, this I can confirm.